Yo, what's going on, Lazy Egg Podcast? Dre here with Jody.
What's good? What's good, man? It's been a minute. I'm sorry, man. I know I've been gone for a while. I was out traveling the world looking for the golden bottle of baby oil that
Oh my
apparently
God.
is the stock is lower. Y'all, we need to invest in stocks for baby oil
No,
because right.
no, we're not doing this. We're not
Well,
doing that.
but on a serious note, I'm so glad to be back because when you told me about the anime that y'all were going to covering up, I was like, oh. At first, it looked kind of weird, but man, let's go ahead and talk straight into it.
Yeah,
Dan,
yeah. So apparently, this anime was leaked from Netflix. That was the cause of all the like anime streaming sites, um,
uh,
being taken down and all that stuff like that.
and what anime are we talking about?
Dan.
Yeah, damn right. Cause that shit is straight crack, bro. That what a first episode. Like, if you know me, I'm a huge fan of Fooly Cooley.
It did have a fully cool vibe to it,
You
didn't
know,
it?
yeah, and I'm also a fan of the fuck. What's that? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's with the vampire chick. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. It ain't Mabinogi. It's where is that from? Hold on, I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. I
All
gotta look it
right.
up.
Well, while he's racking his memory, I'm gonna just cut straight to it. I don't know what I was looking at. I ain't gonna lie, and that's not a good or a bad thing. Um, I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode again. For all I know is there's ghosts and aliens, and
A
we
lot of
got
weird
two
shit.
main characters that are developing a bond. So that's kind of what I took from that. But there was a lot. There was a lot of stuff that, which again
Yes.
wasn't a bad thing. This is just kind of like a I'm like I'm the is like in the middle of WTF as I can. So I'm not like WTF and like it's bad or WTF and that it's good. It's just like
This to me is if Fooly Cooley and the Monogatari series, which is what I was thinking of. This is if those two anime had a baby, this would be it. So if people are a fan of those two animes, I think they would really enjoy this
mm,
because it has both elements. One that's got like a bunch of weird shit going on and like what the hell's going on, but the visuals are captivating. Like the Monogatari series, they're
yeah,
very well known for having crack visuals, such artistic stuff and shots. Whereas the Fully Cooley vibe came from the energy that the characters and the environment gave.
right.
So I really enjoyed that. And the thing about this anime, like you said, they did have some what the f moments, but this anime has balls, dude. Like
Yeah,
it went into some like, whoa, okay, I guess we here, like
facts.
and like yeah, and they did it so unapologetically, but it wasn't like they did it unapologetically, but it wasn't like a big deal. You know what I mean?
Go into that a little bit more.
So it's like it was like a side thing. Like for instance, when Shadi lost her clothes,
Okay.
right, and the whole alien thing, right?
Yeah. By the time
Yeah.
that had happened, we've been like trained to be like disillusioned to it from all the other crazy stuff happening.
Well, it's more so that like it was just like yeah, that's just a side thing. But here's this guy that's actually cursed by a witch ghost that eats male private parts. You know,
Yeah,
it's just like you're just like whoa. That's what I meant. It's like it has the balls to go into some places, but it doesn't make it the main attraction.
I believe the
It,
exact word was weenie.
yes, weenie. It's a ghost. It's a weenie devouring granny ghost that runs like Sonic the Hedgehog. If that doesn't tell you
That was
what this
wild.
anime, if that doesn't tell you what this anime is like, bro, I don't know what else. But as for our first episode, I was wild. I was laughing my ass off, and I was captivated not just by the visuals, but the soundtrack itself too.
Hmm.
You know, I'm a sucker for music, bro, and bro, like that opening would definitely set off the fully coolly vibes for me,
Yeah,
right? Because of the weird audio, the weird visuals, and like it's literally cinema, right? And
yeah,
the soundtrack, the opening soundtrack to it, like the way it switched midway, and then like the keys came in and then the percussion. Ooh, I was like, okay, because at first it was just like a beat and then some like rapping-ish vocals, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is really dope. And same with the outro. The outro is lovely as hell with the visuals. It's really well done. I don't know how long this kind of took. This
Hmm.
anime took to like work into animation, but
Hmm.
they did the thing, man. You know what I mean? But how you
Yeah,
feel about it?
yeah, I did. So I actually didn't see any of the like the OST, like the opening or the ending. I'm kind of I'm usually pretty good at not missing that. I guess like where I watched it, I just kind of just rush past it. But you're very rarely excited about like an opening like that. So I'm definitely gonna go back and do my due diligence on that. I did want to touch, however, on. So I wanted to kind of back up because we're kind of like 100 miles per hour going into like the action of it, right? Talking about all the crazy wacky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that I actually did kind of like about this anime
Mm-hmm.
was kind of the introduction to the characters. The first
Mm-hmm.
part of like, wow, that's kind of pushing a line was when she was arguing with like her boyfriend in the beginning,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
guy was talking about like, yeah, and the guy was like talking about how she didn't put out, and then calling her broke and all that stuff, and then they started fighting each other. I'm like, okay, so we didn't touched upon like 4 or 5 different like itchy subjects just off bat, like first minute of the show.
But they did it smooth though. You know what I
No, they
mean?
did.
It was like not a big deal, and then it's just like, of course, you're gonna have people that are gonna focus on those things, but it was entertaining, man.
No, yeah, no, no. Like I said, I like how they did it because it literally just cut to like the next part where she's just talking to her girlfriends and in class, and it's like, oh, this chick has like tough skin. That it like everything that just happened outside just kind of like bounced off, and
Mm.
then when she's like walking down the hallway and then she sees the guy getting like picked on and stuff like that. Um, and she kind of steps in to kind of like dismay all that. This is what it like really. You ever like try to help back in the day, right? This is gonna
Hmm.
sound a little insensitive, but you ever try to help the weird kid, and then you help the weird kid, and then he starts being weird, and you're like, nigga, you couldn't just be cool, and like I just helped you, and then you be cool, and then I be on about my business. Like that's
Bro.
what happened. Essentially, like she helped the weird kid, and
Uh huh.
then like like he started showing why he was weird, and that whole situation played out, and she kind of spazzed on him, and then she was like, you know what, that was messed up. Let me
Oh yeah, and then he laughed at her face
yeah,
for
yeah,
believing
they
in
threw
ghosts.
like the comedy in there like right after that. I was like,
Yeah.
I like how this whole thing is like kind of developing because it that like it accurately it portrayed a lot of that stuff very well to me, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
No,
So
no,
I
I
could
agree.
literally think in my head of times I've seen a lot of that stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like just in
Mm.
real life.
No, no, I'm 100% there with you. Like that's kind. I guess that's why it did give me a Fully Cooley kind of feel because Fully Cooley has a lot of like it touches on a lot of subjects. Like for example, the I forgot her name, but like the girl's relationship with the main guy, right?
Yeah, you
Um,
talking about the pink hair girl or the girl that
no,
was kind of ugly?
the girl that smokes and the cigarette says never knows
Ah, okay.
best, right?
And she likes his brother.
Well, that and she also does things to him.
Oh yeah,
Um, you
yeah.
know, but it does it. But I mean, it just like it touches up on those things, but like it just I don't know.
Wait a minute.
It does it in
Did
the
she?
charm.
The last time I saw Fooly Cooley, I was damn near. I was a fucking preteen. I
Yeah, dude.
actually have to go back and watch that to
Yeah, she was
understand what the fuck was
she
happening.
yeah she was a heartbroken person, and the main character was kind of there, and
Yeah.
he knew it was wrong, and it was just one of those things that like youth just comes into play. But this anime kind of does the same thing on certain parts, but it does a good job. I think it's the animation style and the faces and the way, the characters show emotion. I think that's what like really kind of gives it this charm and lightheartedness
Mm-hmm.
towards those dark subjects.
Mm-hmm.
But well, not to mention my goat, like voice actor. The voice actor for the guy
Yeah.
is voiced by Natsuki. I think it's Hanae. But he's the same voice actor for Tanjiro, for Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of stuff. Kosei from Your Lie in April, like and his voice acting skills with the guy making I don't know why, but like Natsuki knows how to play the most weebish guys in such a charming way. He just does. Like he did it with this protagonist. And if you ever watched that one anime about that one chick that like picks on this other guy with the glasses,
Mm-mm.
it's don't I think it's like Stop Picking on Me. She got real viral. It's like a dark skinned black long haired chick. Natsuki knows how to play like the most weebish guy. Oh, he's also the voice of Deku.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like he knows how to give the most weebish guys like that comedic charm. Like for example, whenever Deku talks about like other people's powers, and then like his like he speaks really fast, and then
Yeah.
he has that kind of like nerdy charm to it.
He's fanboying out.
Exactly, and Natsuki does that really well. You can hear it in Tanjiro too when he talks about the Hashiros or whatever.
Right.
So I really think they did a great job picking him for one of the lead roles because they're his voice acting skills adds that charm and that kind of lightheartedness towards this kind of anime.
Yeah.
Because I mean, imagine if they picked the guy that plays what's his name, Nanami in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't even match the character model.
Right, but like or anything close to that, like that like it would not like they needed somebody that knew how to add charm to a nerd.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So I'm very surprised by this anime, man. It's one of those things because it's still too early because it's just one episode in, right?
Right.
I'm praying that it doesn't get the Goblin Hunter stuff.
Nah, they put a lot of. I mean, the fact that Netflix was willing to come at everybody about that,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot. There's a lot being put into this anime. I mean, and just watching it, just looking at the motion, like there was not a frame mid. Like you want to talk about anime that is just not stiff. This was like a not stiff anime.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like you could see every frame, like every like motion that the characters were. So like they put a lot into, in my opinion, they put a lot into the into this. So I don't think that it's gonna get that treatment. And I think a lot of people were kind of hype about watching this too. You know what I mean?
I would hope so. Because yeah, like you said, the animation is crispy as hell, which makes sense. Because as I'm looking it up now, I was wondering who is the studio, and it's Science Saru. You ever watched Ping Pong the animation?
Nope.
Oh, great!
Yes,
Dude.
actually, yes.
You know what I'm
showed
talking
it to
about?
me.
Yeah, that animation. Yeah, that was them.
Yeah.
You know how like they be hitting the things and then like
Yeah.
a whole dragon comes out and like the animation is like fluid and shit.
Literally, you showed it to me. That is
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's them. They did that. They did Devilman Crybaby for Netflix. Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. Shit, I knew it. I was like, I wonder if they did the Star Wars Visions anime because it had that same fluid, crispy, crazy animation.
Oh, they did. They did the Star Wars Visions.
Yeah, they did the Star Wars Visions and Space Dandy. Wow, these people.
It is
Yeah,
Space Dandy. Okay.
they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to them. They picked the right studio for this type of animation because have you seen any of the manga? I assume it's crazy as hell.
No, I haven't.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Science Art. Like,
Yeah.
I pray that they keep it going for real. Because yeah, I'm excited to see where this anime goes because that's an anime that I think I won't get too emotionally attached. It's just a great vision or a great ride to be on. You know.
How did you feel about the main character's designs?
The boys is very bland, of course. The girl, I assume she's kind of like the eye candy. So with her, like, you can tell she has an attitude just from her facial design. You know what I mean? Like the eyebrows, or like
Yeah, she's got the nonchalante, open
yeah,
jacket.
yeah, and then like the stare of like, I hate, like, I'm like, I'm miserable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, as far as the guy, I mean, it's honestly, like, it works because he's a straight up nerd.
Yeah.
That's he's the weird kid. Like, homeboy, since he was a kid, he was outside praying that aliens were his friends.
No, that was wild, bro.
Bro, when I saw that, I was like, bro, where? Like if somebody's like that, I would hug them and be like, bro, it's okay. But
Dude.
I do need you to buy me some Johnson and Johnson baby oil. Stop.
Oh my, hey, no, 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 no. Okay, going past that. Hey, I was gonna ask you. You know what they were talking about when because the aliens were talking about bananas, and he was like, "You can have my banana. Like, just I have to protect her and all this other shit." What the hell were they talking about? I didn't see a banana.
Okay. I think they were pretty much talking about a female's reproductive organs.
That's what a banana. That's what they
I
were doing. That's what they
I,
were. No,
I
because they referenced they referenced that differently.
bro, they said we're going to make love,
Uh huh.
and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna pull out your organs and take your bananas. I assume they meant the reproductive system, because their whole issue was that they they can't, there's no female species, which kind of gets me bothered. I'm like, whoa, bro, like, hold on, bro, y'all got it good.
Oh no.
Like, bro, hold on, like, yo, you got all nights with the boys. What are we talking? Why are you
No,
here?
my God.
Nah, I'm playing.
Oh my God.
I think that's literally what they're talking about. Because they just needed reproductive organs to be able to produce, not by cloning.
Right, right.
Yeah. And I think he said take my bananas. I don't think homeboy knew what they were talking about. He just said take my bananas, leave her alone.
Yeah, that's what really confused me when he said take my banana. Like I because he said it, you know what I mean? But I just
Yeah, I just think he didn't
and to
know.
be honest with you, I kind of said I was kind of I'm still taking it all in from. I'm probably gonna have to watch it again. So I'm just that was also probably it's also probably me just being mixed up a little. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to digest it all from how random it was.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, bro. That's like I said, like the Monogatari series, and, well, the Monogatari series is an exception, but like animes like Fully Cooley, you can't. There's like, don't look deep into it, bro. Just enjoy the fucking ride, because you're gonna miss a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I could be wrong too. They might change up some philosophy stuff, because, like I said, the Monogatari series, they are like that a lot. They have like a bunch of fantastic visuals and shots, but they talk into some deep philosophy.
Right.
And then you're just like, oh shit, like, you just laying bombs like that. But I think for this particular anime, from just what I've seen, I think it's just an anime that I can't take too serious. And if
Yeah.
I just want to have a great night with my alien brothers and chill, then I'd probably watch this anime.
All right. Um, I definitely recommend watching it. Especially from like a lot of the anime, like we've been watching from the podcast and stuff like for the podcast and stuff like that.
Oh, it's a bro.
This like it kept my attention. It didn't feel like the episode was an hour long, even though it was like 20 minutes. Like I actually I actually liked it. You know what I mean? So
Bro,
I definitely recommend.
it's not an isekai. Please go watch it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was so burned out. I was like, oh god, not another one. Please.
Yeah.
Bro, I had the Will Smith face.
Yeah, bro. It got to the point to where I'm feeling like I'm watching this episode, and it feels like it's been an hour. And I clicked the time; it's been like 12 minutes. There's still 12 more minutes to go.
Yeah, it's for me right now. I just haven't seen a lot, but I definitely give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Yeah. The one point that I didn't give it, and it's kind of unfair, is because I'm mad that there's only one episode out right now.
I'll go ahead. I'll give it a 7. Above
So
average, solid. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those anime that it's not just a one time man. Like you're gonna bring it up in conversation. You know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be here to stay. So
I hope so too, man. But yeah, hey man, y'all check it out. Let us know what y'all think about DanDaDan, and let us know what you think for real. But shit, I'm excited to watch another episode of it.
for sure, I'm excited for Spark and Zero.
Target Zero. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. I mean, me too. I mean, which
I
is
will
another
be
great thing I
accepting
want to
all
say.
challenges. I will be throwing hands with anybody that wants some.
Yes, go talk to Drizzy. He will give you those hands. Me, the time I have available will be given to the DanDaDan. So go watch that shit.
Go watch it.
All right, man. Jody cruises out. Dre, take us home.
What? You just did the closing. Hey
No,
man, like, comment, share, subscribe. Give us any recommendations. If anybody can help me through this random anime journey, please. Um, tell me what I need to be focusing on when watching this anime. That's pretty much it.
yeah, for real.
See
All
you
right,
guys
man.
later, man.
See ya. Bye, baby. Stock oil.